right now we have another young Indian with us as part of the Voice of the Young series. Hello, everyone. Right now we have with us Diya Gupta. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Diya.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Diya Gupta. And first of all, I would like to thank Subodh sir for inviting me to this Vidped series. And to start off the conversation, I would like to give a brief about me. So, I hail from Gujarat, India. And throughout my school, I have been very interested in different extracurriculars alongside my studies. So, I'm a volleyball player as well as an Indian classical trained dancer. And yeah, so I'm pursuing economics right now. I'm an economics graduate from Sarla Anil School of Economics, NMIMS. And one of the reasons why I chose to economics, and this is what I would like to discuss in this particular series, is because I don't know, economics had the perfect balance of quant and theory that I was looking for to pursue in my college. And before I chose economics, I was really passionate about physics for some reason. Uh, as such, I'm a humanities student. I chose the humanities stream for my 11th and 12th graduation. But during that time, there was this one student fair of different foreign universities were present, and one of the counters over there, they were just discussing about physics programs and astrophysics in particular, which really got me because I was like, oh, this is something different, something that I would like to pursue. So with my humanities subjects, I also chose to pursue physics during that time. But of course, I realized that this is something that I'm interested in, to know more about the subject, but not something that I would like to further my career in. So I chose economics again because it had the perfect balance of quant and theory. But also, I was really interested in the different kind of fields that it discussed. It was not just talking about the GDP or growth, but it was also simultaneously talking about human development or current issues that we are dealing with, such as unemployment. So I was very passionate about it. And apart from that, I was intrigued by research and communication since a very young age. Like, I know that I want to write someday in the future, but not just fiction writing or novel, but more like articles or expressing my opinions or different matters. And I believe that economics as a field would be really good because if I want to discuss a topic, I need adequate research. And I believe that no such field apart from economics where you want to discuss social sciences as well helps you do that because you are taught different research methods um, in a way that where you can communicate with different people online, offline, and also it gives a really good gist about how to delve into literature reviews and how to go about searching about a topic and then reading it and then putting it up on a piece of paper. So that was something that really interested me, and then I chose economics for my graduation. And now that I'm an economics graduate, I really want to pursue my master's in economics as well
Wow.
because learn more about the field.
So you went to Mumbai, right? For your
Yes.
undergraduate, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk about your days in Mumbai.
My days. So, Mumbai has not been a foreign city for me per se because my relatives live over there. My maternal aunt lives over there. So, since a young age, I have been traveling to Mumbai quite frequently. So, I was really excited because it would be the first time I would be alone in Mumbai apart from my family. So, that would be the first time I'll be exploring Mumbai by myself. So, initially, I was very excited, but I was also nervous because that would be the first time I was stepping out of my house alone. So even if there are not like very big responsibilities, you are just going there for studies, but it's still a time apart from home. So I was quite nervous in the beginning, and initially there were days where I would feel like, oh my god, I want to go home. But through time, it became quite good. Like I enjoyed my time in Mumbai a lot. I explored South Bombay, especially I explored this different areas where books are sold for like really cheap. So I'm an avid reader. So that was really good part of Mumbai that I liked. I explored different CrossFit sites. And of course, beach was something that was really close to my heart. It was really good to go to beach
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Okay. All right. And what about the food?
The food was, honestly, it was quite similar to the sort of cuisine that I have here in Ahmedabad. I think one of the reasons was because I was living in Juhu or Vilepale area.
Yeah.
And mostly there are a lot of Gujarati families living over there.
Yeah.
So the culture or the environment was quite similar to what I have here in Gujarat and Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
It was quite balanced. Of course, I began liking vada pav a lot because that was really close to our. There was this one, the most famous stall, Anand stall, was like right close to our college. So yeah, that was something that was really interesting because I never thought vada pav would be something that I would like so much. But that was the highlight.
What about your fellow students? Were they from other parts of India or just mainly from Mumbai?
So most of my close friends are living in Mumbai itself. But then there was these quite a few students. This one girl was from Delhi, another one was from Pune, one was from Hyderabad. So otherwise, most of them were from Mumbai itself. So I had like different experiences as well. But most of them, again, as they live in Mumbai, and now that we are done with our graduation, a lot of them are doing their masters in Mumbai or they are working in Mumbai itself. So now that's where most of my friends are.
And what about you?
So right now I have taken a gap year because
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
so I have taken a gap year because I wanted to focus more on my health. One thing, like it was very exciting to live in Mumbai, but time apart from home also made me realize that okay, homesickness can cause you a lot of stress and also make you sick. So I wanted to take this time to focus on my physical and mental health because right after coming back from from my college, I contracted jaundice. So that was the point that okay, it takes a toll on your health. So I decided I will take this year off, focus on my physical and mental health, and also learn different skills. Like I'm sort of person who believes in experiences. That experiences builds your knowledge, like not just textbook, but different internship experiences or volunteering experiences are also important to not just gain knowledge, but to know more about the field that you're working in. So this is a time where I'm focusing on different internships. I'm wanting to try a more hand-on research, but in a very different capacity. So this one internship I did with 3-to-1 Education Foundation. It was a 2-week internship program where I helped them with collecting baseline assessment of students. So I'll give a gist about the organization first.
Sure.
So 3-to-1 Education Foundation is an organization which is working towards building fundamental learning capabilities of students of standards 1 to 5. So what their motto is to be that every children should be able to learn the basics of math and English.
Okay.
So that's the capacity that they are working in currently. And I help them with the schools in Ahmedabad. What I did was I collected baseline assessment of around 300 to 400 students of around 20 to 24 schools. And that was a sort of data collection I assisted them with. And I was working with them in a project implementation intern capacity. So what I learned from that experience, the reason I chose that particular internship was because it is a sort of research. You're collecting data, but in a very different capacity where instead of you're not collecting data to form policies or to gauge solutions, but you're actually working towards understanding that a particular uh, policy or a particular initiative has been implemented already. So it was more about learning what challenges the teachers are facing on ground to be able to equip students with these particular English and mathematics skills.
Okay.
So that was a good experience because um, in the field of research, you need to know what issues a particular topic that you're researching about has. For example, in education, we already know that teachers usually face difficulties in low income in dealing with low income student backgrounds because um, they have constraints in home. The parents are not able to deal with them, spend time with them to help them in areas that they are facing difficulty in. So that was one of the challenges that the teachers faced more. And seeing that on ground made it more visible to me that, okay, this is actually a constraint because when you're not spending the most of the day with the students, you don't know what they are doing after school hours are over. You are just there with them for 4 hours. Even if you're giving them activities or homework to do at home, you don't know whether they'll be able to do it, whether they'll be doing it alone, if there is any difficulty that they'll be facing it. So that was a good clarity uh, that I realized while being on ground, and yeah, it was a really good experience.
So these are government schools, right? These are
Yeah.
government schools.
Yeah.
And they are in Ahmedabad city proper.
Yes. So the foundation itself is not based out of Ahmedabad. It's working in different cities. Like they have this center in Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Ahmedabad as well, and a select few more cities.
Yeah.
So this initiative started this year only in Ahmedabad. So I helped them out with the schools that they have partnered up with in Ahmedabad. And they work with not just government schools, but also low income private schools.
Okay. All right. What else?
So yeah, that was a good experience for me. I also volunteered with the Netri Foundation this in September. So the Netri Foundation, again, I'll give a brief about it.
Yeah.
Netri Foundation is a political incubator. What they do is they help women to occupy and participate in political and policy spaces. They want to create more opportunities for women, and not just opportunities for women, but also train them to be able to participate in those areas. So I basically just helped them in this one initiative as an HR, from an HR perspective, where I was contacting different people and making them aware that, okay, this organization exists and this is somewhere that you can participate in to be able to explore the field of political and policy, both, to learn about the organizations and all. So one highlight from that particular volunteering experience was I was helping them to get the details from the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha session on the bill about reservation for women, 33% reservation. And that was quite fascinating because that was the first time I was engaged and listening to different speakers talking about a particular policy bill in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. So yeah, that was really interesting. And one thing that I would like to share with the audience today is that you should explore such spaces, such discussions, because not only it gives you perspective about what the people in agencies are doing or thinking about, but also helps you form your own opinions that why you are supporting a particular cause, why it's important. So yeah, that was a really good experience for me.
It's pretty good. You covered your local schools, you are covering women. So you are not, it's not a gap year really. It's actually very useful learning, right? It's just learning that is very practical, I think, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So like gap year in the sense that I'm not currently engaged with a firm, like I'm not pursuing any job right now, or I'm not engaged with an institution, learning
Yeah.
institution.
Hmm.
Apart from that, I'm doing like different internships, getting volunteering experience, and I'm also doing certain courses in the field that I'm interested in. Like recently, I engaged in this ESG course because I was really interested in that domain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm different. I'm trying to find what is the field that I'm very passionate about and how I can gain more knowledge in that particular field.
So who offers this course?
I was doing it through Coursera because they have this particular five, I think 4 to 5 courses on ESG particularly, where the first course is just um, introducing you to the spectrum, like what ESG is, environmental, social, and governance. What is it about? Why is it important? What is the rating system? And then they go further into detail into each aspect. What does environment means? How do you include rating and financial decision making with ESG and all that? So I'm still on my first course. I'm yet to do my specialization, but yeah, I'm doing it through Coursera right
now. Okay, good. All right. Anything else? What about your dance? Are you keeping up with it?
So as I said, I'm a classical dancer. I have finished my Arangetram in Bharatanatyam, and I also learned Kuchipudi. Like right after I was done with Bharatanatyam. But then I was done with my Kuchipudi like around 5 years ago. So I'm not currently like pursuing classical dance, but yeah, I do keep up with dances.
Okay.
So like I don't have a video particularly, but I do have photo from my Arangetram if you would like to see.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, so I'll share my screen.
Hang on, it may not be open to you to share. Hang on just a second. Let me give you the authority to share. Okay, good. Now you can share.
Okay.
Let's see it.
So this is me. Is it my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, so this is from my Arangetram. I did it when I was 11 years old. So it's almost.
That's quite a great achievement.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is one. I did it with alongside my sister. So I do have a photo with both of us over here. So this is my elder. And yeah. This is some.
Amazing, actually.
You.
At 11 to do it, wow. I mean, you must have started when you were very young.
Yeah. I started when I was in 4th standard. No, I think I started when I was in 3rd standard. So I would be around 7 or 8. And then because I was doing it with my sister, so my mom wanted it to be done quite fast so that she'll be also able to do it her Arangetam within before she pursues her college. So she's 5 years elder to me.
Yeah.
So we did it, we rushed through it a little bit, but yeah,
good.
It was a.
I wish you had a video because we can see the videos, but never mind. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I have the whole video like in a cassette format of my art. So I still don't have it on my laptop.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to add? What's your future in your own mind? It's a gap year now, but what's the future?
Yeah, as I mentioned, I want to pursue my master's in economics only. So one thing I'll like to share about like my journey also, which is very relevant about my future, is this one fellowship experience I had like right out of my 12th, after my 12th got over. I engaged in this fellowship, 13-week fellowship organized by Ori Kalamkini.
Yeah.
So it's an organization which it's a very feminist driven organization. They deal with menstrual hygiene, menstrual movements, as well as intersectional feminism. So it's a 13-week long journey with them where I learned different aspects of intersectional feminism, about caste experiences in India, about racism in USA and other parts of our world, then about menstrual practices itself, how what challenges different communities in India face related to menstruation, but also about how, apart from India, what are the mindset around menstruation, how there are movements not just for period advocacy, but also to celebrate it. In a lot of cultures, they celebrate it. So yeah, that was a very good experience. And one thing I learned from that was I'm very passionate about social sciences. So like economics is a means for me to engage in topics such as women empowerment or gender inequality or inequality in general. So it's more about how I want to explore these fields to be able to contribute to the literature available out there. My thesis was about displacement, development, displacement, and migration, the holy trinity of that.
Yeah.
And what I learned from that was even if I'm able to explore the domains of development induced displacement due to the many cases and many movements that have happened because of the dam creation, such as the Sardar Sarovar Dam. That was a case study that I did. But apart from that, there's not a lot of data regarding how these displacement or like how these developmental projects cause displacement and then it leads to migration patterns, especially the low income community. So basically, there are a lot of areas that I'm interested in, and through my internships, through my volunteering, and of course, the kind of projects and interactions I did in my college, it has made me realize that economics is something that I want to pursue, but that's not just the end. Like, I would like to do my PhD definitely, but at the same time, I would like to engage in more such initiatives, more such companies, organizations which are engaging in, let's say, such issues. Like, there's this one India Migration Now. It's an organization which is working towards tracing migration patterns. They are trying to decode different policies around it. So that is one of the organizations I would really like to work with. But yeah, my future ahead is right now to focus that I want to pursue my master's most definitely.
Yeah.
Rather, would like to develop more quantitative skills like learning more research softwares to be able to conduct more quant-based research, and then yeah, work towards research and publish articles related.
Wonderful. I hope you succeed. I think you have the determination and passion that is needed. So I think it's pretty obvious that you will get there, right? Okay. Anything else you want to add?
And yeah, one thing that I would like to tell my audience out there who are listening to this particular Vidped is that it's okay if you're not clear about what you want to do ahead. Like if you make short-term plans and then you stick to it and you make sure that, yes, this is what I want to do for now. Even if it's not a long-term plan, it's completely all right because I'm the sort of person who has varied interests. Like each day I want to explore something new. And I believe that it's completely all right. If you don't know what you want to do right off the bat, it's okay. You can take your time, you can explore different fields. Because what I know from my experiences, what I do is I don't select what I like. I try to eliminate what I don't like. So yeah, I go about it like that.
Okay.
So that at least I have explored different domains that my skills are in, and what I can do further in my career, so that I don't stick with something that I will find monotonous in the long run. It should be something that I'm passionate about, something that excites me every single day, so that I'll be able to contribute more to that particular field. So yeah, like keep learning, keep exploring, because that is knowledge is the answer at the end of the day. Like even if you read, even if you watch, anything, as long as you are gaining knowledge, as long as you're learning new things, it's completely all right to not know what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anything else, or shall we bring this to an end?
Yeah, we can. This is one particular video. So as I mentioned that I'm also a volleyball player.
Oh, we
So
didn't mention that. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm a volleyball player, and I was like trying to find different videos, because as we discussed beforehand, so this particular video I found from one of the tournaments we did in the CBSE nationals. So I would like to share that.
Sure. Let's have it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if my yeah. I'm not sure if the audio will be audible. I'll just mention that I'm in the center, like the one closest to the net.
Yeah.
I'm the number 3 in
Yeah,
this
we can
particular.
see it. Yeah. Let's have it.
Quite a long video, actually.
So how come it's being played at night?
Okay, so because that was a national tournament, so we were engaged in the field from the morning till the night. So there
Okay.
were matches which go on as soon as, like, they have a schedule that starts off about at 9, and then it goes all till like 8 in the night. So if even if your match starts at 8, then you'll be playing it till it gets over. So this particular match was in the night, and I was in the position of a lifter back then.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just wanted to share it once.
Well, I'll tell you, it's rare for economists to be classical dancers and volleyball players. It's not a common combination, you know. So I'm really pleased to see that you have such diverse interests, and it's not common at all. So congratulations, well done. All right, anything else?
No, that's it. That's
Okay, fine. Then let's say goodbye to the viewers. I'll
it.
be back with another young person or an expert soon. And bye till then. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.